Hello, welcome back to my time at Sandrock. My name is Ussur. I think what I was doing was going to bed. Zoom, man. Zoom. What I was doing was going to bed. Allow my machines to work. Chasing Elsie. Mission start. Go to Elsie's secret spot. We know where that is. We have been there. We found it. 34 chestnuts. Comes to City Hall tomorrow for a meeting. Musa will be announcing his decision. Okay, why is this bubble ant glowing? Can't talk to him. He's down here, nowhere near any other bumble ants. You gotta kill him at that point. Newer ant honey and thin thread. So no reason. And in we go to Elsie's cave. She wanted us to come say hello. She's thinking of running away. She was the first time too, but now she's actually going to do it.
You came!
Of course.
You got here all right? No one followed you? Mama, how is she?
She's worried about you.
I'm worried about her too. She still ain't healed up yet, but did you see my paw back then? Man, I don't remember the last time he got that angry.
Yeah.
There ain't no pleasing him. No matter what I do, he's always gonna see me as some little girl doing stupid stuff.
I get you.
After Ma got hurt, Pa's been on my case non-stop. I get it. My Ma getting hurt was my fault. And I'm so sorry it happened.
Not really your fault.
But
it was an
the
accident.
ducks are supposed to be gentle creatures. That's why I tried to attract one. My old man would know if he'd only read a book about it. But he threw it away. And he doesn't read anyway.
Why do you do that?
He said it was because I learned about that supler from the book. Said Trudy shouldn't be lending it out that easy. But it's Howlett's book. It's like a piece of history. How could he disrespect him like that?
He's not thinking, he's reacting.
You know, I actually rented out both of Howlett's books. One was the one Pa threw away, full of all these pretty pictures and lure recipes and the like. The other one's called What It Takes to Be a Real Monster Hunter.
Okay.
Pa didn't find that one.
Did you read it this time?
I brought it with me and read it cover to cover.
Okay.
The more I read it, the more sense it made. Most monsters out there don't want to hurt us. They just want to be left alone. And the best way to go about it ain't to shoot them up.
Right, that makes sense.
It's more about how to coexist. Howlett wrote that force should always be the last resort. There's always other ways to get the creatures to behave differently. It's fascinating stuff.
Then what do you plan to do?
I ain't the kind of person to run away from my problems. Right now, I'm just focusing on that giant duck. It hurt Ma. But I don't know why. And I reckon it can hurt more folks. I've gotta right this wrong.
It was reacting to a threat.
I'm gonna find it, and I'm gonna do it my way. I ain't gonna go in wildly waving a shotgun like my pa. I just gotta learn about it. Its habits, what it lacks.
I mean, step one would be not waving a shotgun in its face.
Howlett did it.
That would probably be
Martle
step
did
one.
It. I'm gonna walk in their footsteps. I ain't figured out what I gotta do, though. If only Pa hadn't thrown the book away.
I'll get your book back
My
for
old
you.
man chucked it into the canyon. It ain't gonna be found, I tell ya. Just thinking about all the work Howlett put into that book. Oh, yeah. I do have a favor to ask ya.
Sure.
I got something. I want you to give it to my ma. It's a doll from when I was a kid. I kept it in my treasure chest. Please take it to her. She'll know I'm okay.
Okay.
Also, would you mind picking some herbs for my ma? I want to make sure she's getting better. I got a little money saved up. You can take it.
You don't have to give me money to make me do this.
I'm feeling a lot better after talking to you. All right, you can head back now. I gotta go find that duck.
All right, good luck.
So boring here. But I still can't go back right now. I know I'm gonna figure something out soon.
Okay. Hey, Mabel. Sup, Justice?
Don't worry, Mabel. We'll find her.
She's out there alone.
We'll let you know if there's any news. Now, go and rest up, you hear?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
What's up, man?
So you heard about Elsie, right? It's a tough thing having your daughter going missing like that. I ain't envying them ranch folks one bit.
Yeah.
I'm still gathering information on the case. You're a friend, right?
Yep.
Can I ask you something? When did you last see her?
A few days ago? That's kind of a lie.
Okay, got it. Now,
I just did
anything
see
that
her.
thinks she might have run away?
She had an argument with her
An
parents.
argument? Interesting. Adds up with what the parents were saying. All right, last up. Do you remember anything that could have given you a hint that she just ghosts like this? Did she ever talk about it before?
She had a treasure chest with assets.
She's not planning to just uproot out of here, is she?
No.
Anyway, thanks for your help, partner. I gotta go write all this up. If you hear anything else, just let me know, okay?
Sure, she's going for a duck. Wait.
Hey,
What?
I've been looking all over for Elsie. That girl seems to have hidden herself away real good. Haven't heard anything, have you? Really?
She's in a
You been to
secret
see her?
cave.
All right, go talk to Mabel, and I'll get everything ready to go get her.
No. We're not gonna go get her. She's fine. She's happy. Oh, I need oregano. How's that a medicinal herb? I mean, it just tastes fantastic when you put it on certain food. Had no clue it was a healing thing. Alright, now we need to go see Mabel. It's Sunday, she's up at the church. I need to go do inspections. Hi, Mabel.
That's wisdom.
That's
We
not...
can change the future.
I want
Thank
to
you for
interact
the
with
herbs,
Mabel.
dearie.
There we go.
I've been feeling a lot better these last couple of days.
This doll. This was Elsie's favorite doll. Did you
Yep.
meet her?
Uh-huh.
Elsie, my baby. Where is she? Why isn't she with you? Take me to her quickly.
She doesn't want to come back
We'll
yet.
be talking
Oh, it's like that.
Explain Elsie's view.
Is that what she's up to?
It sounds so dangerous.
I don't need to remind you all that Sandrock
Forget it.
ain't exactly the
She's
most
like her pa.
luxurious of
She's got her mind set on something. Well,
technology.
there's no stopping her.
And that's
I'm
the
sorry
truth.
you've had
I mean,
to deal
that's
with all
not
this, dear.
terrible.
Here from time to
Elsie
time.
and Coop are, well, they're birds of a feather.
Yep.
If Elsie doesn't want to come back yet,
Well, life ain't fair.
Maybe it's time we gave her a bit of
Sure, I'm like
space.
a fancy old
I'll talk to
roll-flying
Coop.
machine.
Okay.
thank you for being there for her. You've done a lot for her. For us.
We get dealt
Just-
one hand.
Please,
Ain't no
keep an eye
changing
on
the
her.
cards.
Well, if she
Oh,
goes
little
off for a
girl.
giant duck, I can't really
gone.
keep an eye on
Where
her.
are you, honey? Oh, please, please help us
Change
find
the
our girl.
past. But with telesis,
That's a very weird ending to that whole line of conversation where she's like, okay, it's like that. She's gonna be just fine. She'll come back. Please help us find our girl. Where is she? What? That was a bit of a shift. Let's see. Mabel said you spoke to Elsie. She's decided to give Elsie some space. Think we should go get her since it's unsafe out there, but I'll respect the parents' wishes. Okay. Thanks, Justice. Hi, Elsie. Aren't you supposed to be gone? Like, how is it that everybody's so upset that you're not around town when you're actually going into the saloon right now? Alright, City Hall, meeting. Here we go.
Hello, all. Thank you for coming to this meeting. No doubt you are all wondering what Mr. Musa's decision will be, to invest or not to invest. That is the question. Well, without
Yeah.
further ado,
It sure is.
let's hear it from Mr. Musa himself.
Thank you, Mayor Trudy. Hi, as a business person, I tend to strike quickly to the heart of the matter. Please, do not mistake my directness for discourtesy.
Okay.
I have reached a decision to finance the plan to build a tunnel directly through the Eufaula Range to and from Portia.
Alrighty.
Sandrock's
We're
been
doing
slowly
it.
dying since its oasis shrunk, and the Northern High-Speed Railway was completed between the Tara and Highwind. But its inherent advantages are still there.
Yep.
The ruins here and the riches they may hide are invaluable. Plus, being at the literal center of the Free Cities, well, I just refuse to believe that there's not something to be had here.
Okay.
It's no secret, the issues you've all faced around here. But now I've heard your stories. How you've built yourself back up time and time again from the brink of ruin.
Right.
Heck, I've even seen it for myself. Brave folk like Builder putting their lives on the line for the good of the town.
I know I'm awesome.
Listen, I think we all got off on the wrong foot. But with great conviction, I too am now proud to say, I believe in Sandrock.
Sweet!
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Jan, shut up. This is just the start.
You're right. But this is a good start. And we got here thanks to everyone's efforts. Especially yours, Builder.
I know.
That's right. We still have a long way to go if we're to make Sandrock repeat its former glory. But I'm fully invested.
Sweet.
Now that that's out of the way,
Pretty
let's
good,
talk
Musa.
planning. You
Okay.
all already mint. The gentleman over here is Albert. He's an expert in negotiations and construction management. Supposedly you have a plan to present? Go ahead, please.
You're too kind, Mr. Musa. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, everyone. I won't bore you with the details, but here's the summary.
Okay.
Our goal here is to construct the road from both city-states and meet up in the middle of the southern Eufaula. I'm in charge of the Portian side of the project, and I'll liaison with my old friend Heidi on the Sandrock part. The project will be
Right.
made up of 3 key parts.
Cool.
One is to dig a tunnel on the Sandrock side through the Eufaula range. On the Portian side, we also have to dig a tunnel through the Muskoke range. Finally, we'll need to come up with some sort of durable pavement for the road for the hottest part of the desert. You
Yeah.
know, to prevent it from crumbling. That about sums it up. I believe Heidi already
Good
has a plan
pavement's
for
gonna
the
be
tunnel's
tough to do in
construction
the
here.
desert.
Right. The overall tunnel design is already complete, but we still need to do a feasibility study on the terrain to see if we need to make any changes. Min?
Yes, I'm here for that.
Since you just got here, why don't you get some rest today? You can start tomorrow. Once you have done your survey, we can have another meeting to hash out all the construction details.
I mean, you don't have to tell Mint to have a nap. He'll
Builders,
just
I
have
would
one.
advise you to be on standby. Lots of things are coming your way.
I'm ready as can be.
That's what I'd like to hear.
Oh, Mr. Musa, you really planned out everything already.
That, my dear Trudy, is my secret to winning.
It's already got a plan.
What do you mean exactly when you said that you refuse to believe there's not something to be had here?
Yeah, good question.
Well, I have a bit more plan than what I've made public. You all are here, smack dab in the middle of the continent. Let's say, if I were to ever build some sort of central hub for land transportation, it'd be right here where I'm standing. It makes sense logistically for trade and, if it ever came to it, war as well. The Alliance of Free Cities has limited population, but makes up a lot of territory. That's a weakness. If push ever comes to shove, we need to be able to move supplies around as quickly as possible.
I mean, that makes a lot of
Every
sense.
second lost could mean the difference between victory and defeat in another potential war against Duvos. And when I saw how you all handled yourselves, well, that just sealed the deal for me. The truest test of character is seeing people when things are at their worst.
Right.
Very sound, very insightful, Mr. Musa. It means a lot to have your support, especially with it being so well thought out. If I may ask, where did you learn to think like this? It's all so macro.
School of Hard Knocks, Miss Heidi.
Huh?
I'm sure your mayor went to that school as well.
Uh-huh.
Wow, okay. What do we got here?
So, they brought you out here again?
Yeah, I guess I'm kind of Moose's guy now, which is good. You know, nice to have a stable gig.
Yeah.
Indeed. Stability is an often overlooked aspect in evaluating the utility of a given profession. I should know, as those who make such oversights are the types that I've tended to seek out for my lab assistant position. In any case, congratulations. You are aware that Mr. Musa is the wealthiest person in the Free Alliance. That should lead to some solid opportunities for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
Good. So, this tunnel project, will you be needing any new equipment designed? I've been working on a prototype based on an old world design. Something rather obscure. Something you never would have heard of.
Oh, God.
A laser-sharpened sword, forged from steel folded 1,000 times. My theory is that it will be able to slice through the rock, facilitating your tunnel building endeavors through the mountains to Portia. All I need is a bit of funding to get it off the ground and into the forge.
What? You mean like that ninja sword you drew on the back of the math homework back in 5th grade?
Yep.
No, completely unrelated to that. That was just some childish fantasy.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you still remember that. You really think that as an adult, I would still fancy making that sword?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I appreciate the offer, Space Case, but Moose's got this project pretty well lined up already. Pretty sure we'll be using already known construction equipment for this project. Don't think we'll need any research this time. Thanks, though.
Yeah, no problem.
I see. Inform me if circumstances change.
We don't need anything crazy.
You're going to wish you had my ninja sword.
Uh-huh. You could give me the designs for it. I could craft it. And what's going on here?
So, Heidi, let's talk logistics and communication. And mayhaps later there'll yet be time for rekindling old flames.
Oh,
We
Albert.
barely know each other.
Huh?
How's the golden genius?
Gust? Gust is fine. Turned out he's super protective of his cute little sister and...
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Let's talk logistics and communication.
I remember in Portia he had to help Albert out because he was pretty bad with the ladies.
And so, you see, Mr. Musa, heavy equipment thingies, they require a lot of gold. And as a conductor, that's a thing, right? Well, in any case, that's why it's so darn expensive. I mean, if I could use less gold, I would, really. But we at the Sandrock Commerce Guild simply refuse to cut corners. That is, unless you want us to, Mr. Musa, or, sir.
Uh-huh. Say, Commissioner, I think I left my wallet in the guild. Was it stuffed full of golds or completely empty? I can't seem to recall. Ah, well, that's neither here nor there. Would you mind fetching it for me?
It'll be empty when it gets back.
But of course, I shall return it to you post-haste. In at least one of the conditions you just described. Cover it for me, newbie. Buy me some time.
A moment, please.
Yeah. Sure, what do you
I
need?
want to emphasize that I really need you to handle most of the builder work for this project. When I roll, I want to roll with the best people.
Hey, Mian's really good. What about Mian?
Even if she was the best in the world, I still prefer to work with people I know. And as fate would have it, since I've been in Sandrock, I've been seeing your work the most.
Okay.
You'll receive the standard rate, plus a bonus on all commissions related to the Road to Portia project.
Cool.
Do your best.
All right, we're back, I guess. I had an error while recording, and it just shut off. So, hopefully we didn't miss much. Mr. Musu was just talking about how I'm the best, and he wants to work with the best for the most part. Because he knows me, he knows the work I do. Like, he's seen Mian's work, and it's good, but he doesn't really know her. He hasn't, like, seen her thrown into the fire the way I have been. Oh.
Hey there! We already have something for you.
Alright, cool. Let's let you load in first.
We went to survey the tunnel area real early this morning, but the old world building that sits across the canyon is all sorts of unstable.
Yeah?
Heidi and I can still get across to do our survey job, but I think for actual construction to start, we'll need that bridge pass reinforced to ensure its structural integrity.
Okay.
We're hoping you could do that for us.
Yeah, sure. Mian's right behind you.
I have some basic work table recipes and assembly station diagrams with me. I think they should be enough to reinforce the bridge pass.
Okay.
While you're installing, please also clear out the boulders on the bridge pass. Let me know when you're done. Thanks.
No problem. Mysterious letter. We got one that was just 3 random words. Now we've got numbers. Out in the desert today and I found its trail. Some sandfish bones. Must be right. Looks like regurgitation, like how birds feed their young. Hollick's book's got a whole section on duck regurgitation. Lovely. I'm done packing, gonna hit the road and track her down. I ain't gonna head back to Sandrock for a while. Please check on my mom and pa, okay? I'll let you know when I found the duck. Alright! No problem, Elsie. You do you. Ah, we've got a yak mail station to go to the Valley of Whispers. So, we have things to do. We've got to do a yak mail station, and we have to do some main storyline stuff, finally. I've been sitting here waiting forever just to do a couple of commissions. Assemble! Shit. I don't have roof cloth. Just enough to make what I need. Alright. I need some bronze sticks too. Alrighty. Let's see. Should be done. Awesome. We're gonna do our yak mail station. And then we are going to go down and break some stuff. Just saw a bunch of boxes spawn in the air and then drop to the ground. Well, whatever. Install our yak mail station. Boink. Write it. Back home, I guess. That's the closest spot, and then we'll go and break some stuff. So I don't know if how much more of this will record, because I don't know how much I had when I had the recording error. We're gonna go break this stuff. We aren't going to get like the finished bridge in this episode. We might learn what I'm sure we'll learn what we need to do, but we won't have time to do that. And until I get this bridge done, we're kind of at an impasse. We're waiting, so I'll have plenty of time to actually do some leveling up. Cock-a-doodle doom! Cock-a-doodle dead? Ha. Ha. Anyway. Mint's just standing there, right next to a level 5 monster. What are you thinking, man? All kinds of stone scrap, plus some aluminum scrap. That's useful. I'm literally breaking up abandoned buildings. Crazy. Okay, another one right here. So why was there even a bridge here, for starters? Why was that a thing? Like, there's no road to Portia yet, so why did they have not just a bridge, but buildings built across this canyon? Love to know the answer to that. So that's everything. We need steel braces, iron plates, chromium steel plates, bronze rivets, steel panels, steel frames. I have 0 of that made. Is that? Nope. Alright, Mint. Your job's up. Start doing stuff. That was a pretty long run. I think we're gonna have to put a yak mail station somewhere down there, because that is a long road back. So I need about 15,000 golds before I can expand my yard. Let's go see what I can make. Nothing. So we need cast iron rods. Okay. No. Ah, that's done here. Boy, we've got a lot to be done here. Alright, let's start with the cast iron rods, and then let's queue up if I can. Yes. The plates. Oh boy. I'm out of iron. Yeah. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Okay, so we got aluminum scrap going. We've got tons of stone scrap to do. I guess we'll just have to cook some iron, right? Some steel. As well as do scrap. Like I'm gonna have to go get some scrap. Uh-oh. Alright, we have things building. We're going to have to do a whole lot more on that. But I want to pause it here. I don't know how long I've been recording in the first recording before we had the error, but I've been recording about 25 minutes. Even if it's a short video, I want to pause it here because I want to be able to go out, get scrap, get data disks, get everything, basically, going forward. I want to mine, I want to get a bunch of scrap and get set up so that I have plenty of stuff, however long that'll last, in order to do this bridge and going forward, because I need more research, I need everything else. So, that will be all for this one. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you can see when I post new things. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Catch you on the next one. Bye!